Hey, what's up, riders? Welcome back to the Bike Alex. It's your boy, your name, and today, brace yourselves, because Honda just unleashed an absolute beast from the shadows. The legend is back, the 2026 Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird, and it's bigger, bolder, and faster than ever before. Guys, this one's not just another superbike. This is Honda resurrecting one of the most iconic names in motorcycling history, the Blackbird. A machine once crowned as the fastest production motorcycle on Earth. And in 2026, it's returned to reclaim that throne. So in today's full review, we're diving deep into every detail, from its insane power figures to the futuristic design, tech, comfort, sound, and yes, that brutal top speed that's shaking the superbike world right now. Let's fire it up. The legend returns, a quick history. Before we jump into what makes the 2026 version such a monster, let's rewind for a second. The original Honda CBR 1300XX Super Blackbird launched back in 1996. At that time, it was built to do one thing: dethrone the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-11 as the fastest bike in the world. And it did. With a top speed of over 180 miles per hour, the Blackbird was pure domination, smooth, stable, and shockingly powerful for its time. But as years passed, superbikes evolved, the Hayabusa came in, then the leader-class monsters took over. The Blackbird quietly disappeared from Honda's lineup, until now. After 2 decades of silence, Honda has brought back the Blackbird DNA. Reborn as the CBR 1300XX, blending raw speed with cutting-edge hybrid tech and next-gen design. Design and aerodynamics, built for the future. Let's talk about that design, because man, this bike looks angry. The 2026 CBR 1400XX is pure aerodynamic art. Honda's designers clearly took inspiration from fighter jets and modern superbikes like the Fireblade SP. The front end is razor-sharp with a completely new LED headlight system, twin laser-focused projectors with adaptive cornering lights that follow your lean angle. Above that, you've got an adjustable electronic windscreen that automatically moves based on speed, just like in Honda's touring line. The bodywork flows seamlessly from nose to tail, sculpted for both beauty and aerodynamics. Honda says the drag coefficient on this bike is 15% lower than the old Blackbird, and that's huge when you're chasing 300 km/h on the open road. Even the mirrors have built-in winglets for downforce, and the underbody channels airflow straight to the rear wheel to improve stability at high speeds. Everything on this bike screams engineering perfection. Technology and features, the brain of the Blackbird. Now, this isn't just a big engine with fairings, this is Honda's smartest superbike ever. The CBR 1400XX comes loaded with the latest tech straight out of MotoGP. First off, you've got a 7-inch full-color TFT display with customizable modes: track, sport, touring, and eco. The dash connects wirelessly to your smartphone via Honda Link Plus so you can view GPS navigation, calls, and even real-time performance data like lean angle, brake pressure, and G-force. There's also an onboard AI riding assistant, and this one's wild. It learns your riding behavior over time and adjusts traction control, throttle mapping, and suspension automatically to suit your style. Imagine a bike that adapts to you, that's what we're talking about. Other features: full keyless ignition, adaptive cruise control, tire pressure monitoring, and a semi-active suspension system co-developed with Showa. It's got radar sensors front and rear for blind spot detection. Basically, the Blackbird has gone full Terminator mode. Engine and performance, the heart of a beast. Alright, time for the part everyone's been waiting for, the engine. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. Under the fairing lies a 1396cc inline-4, liquid-cooled, DOHC monster, completely new from the ground up. Honda's engineers didn't just make it bigger, they made it smarter. It now features variable valve timing (VVT) dual fuel injectors per cylinder, and a lightweight forged piston setup. The result? A jaw-dropping 215 horsepower at 11,000 revolutions per minute and 145 Nm of torque. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Honda has introduced a mild hybrid system in this CBR 1400XX. It's a compact 48 volts electric assist motor integrated with the gearbox that adds an instant torque boost when you twist the throttle hard. It doesn't just make it faster, it makes acceleration feel electric. With that hybrid boost, Honda claims a 0 to 100 km/h time of just 2.5 seconds, that's supercar territory. And if you hold it down long enough, the top speed. An electronically limited 315 km/h, 196 mph. Unrestricted, rumor says it's capable of breaking the 200 mph barrier, which could make it the fastest production motorcycle in the world once again. Engineering excellence, chassis and handling. Power means nothing without control, and this is where Honda shines. The chassis is a brand new aluminum twin spar frame, 12% lighter than before, with improved rigidity balance for high-speed stability. The subframe is made from carbon composite, cutting weight without sacrificing strength. The suspension system is fully electronic, using Showa's Era Plus electronically equipped ride adjustment. It automatically adjusts damping on the fly, whether you're cornering, cruising, or launching at full throttle. For brakes, we've got Brembo-style calipers, 330mm dual front discs, and a 260mm rear, backed by Honda's advanced cornering ABS and rear lift control. And the tires. Custom-developed Bridgestone Hypersport RS11s, sticky, grippy, and made to handle the immense torque this bike delivers. The weight sits at 228 kg wet, which is impressive for a 1400cc sport touring monster, lighter than you'd expect, and perfectly balanced for both daily rides and track days. Awesome. Let's continue with riding experience, feeling the Blackbird. Alright guys, let's talk about what it feels like to ride this monster. The moment you swing your leg over the CBR 1300XX, you realize this isn't your everyday superbike. The seating position is sporty, but not punishing. Honda's designed it to sit right between aggressive and comfortable. You're leaned slightly forward, but with enough room for long-distance touring. The handlebar angle and seat height at 820mm feel surprisingly natural. Hit that starter button, and the inline-4 growls to life, deep, smooth, and menacing. There's this low-frequency rumble that just screams power even before you rev it. The hybrid motor gives it an instant punch off the line, no lag, no hesitation, just pure forward thrust. The torque delivery is seamless, it feels like the power band never ends. On the road, the bike feels planted. The electronic suspension reads every bump and corner in milliseconds, keeping the chassis level. Through tight corners, you forget it's a 1400cc machine, the balance is unreal. It's agile, flickable, and yet, when you open that throttle on a straight, it's like time folds. The acceleration is violent yet controlled. You can literally feel the front end go light as you rocket past 200 km/h. It's not just speed, it's controlled chaos. Sound test, the voice of power. Now let's talk about that exhaust note, because trust me, this thing sings. The new titanium 4-2-1 exhaust system is tuned for both performance and soul. At idle, it's deep and mellow, like a purring lion. But twist the throttle and it roars into a symphony of mechanical fury, high-pitched, clean, and aggressive. Honda tuned the exhaust acoustics to emphasize mid-range growl while keeping that signature CBR smoothness on top end. When you hit 10,000 revolutions per minute, the hybrid assist fades out and the mechanical engine takes over. It's like going from electric stealth to jet engine scream in a split second. If you're filming, this bike makes cinematic audio straight from the pipe, no soundtrack needed. Comfort and touring capability. Here's where Honda truly flexes its engineering muscle. The 2026 CBR 1300XX isn't just a hyperbike, it's a hyper-tourer. That means comfort, wind protection, and practicality haven't been sacrificed for speed. The seat is a dual-density memory foam design with improved cushioning for both rider and pillion. The electronically adjustable windscreen actually works. You can feel the wind pressure reduce drastically once you're above 120 km/h. Even at high speed, there's minimal buffeting around the helmet. Honda also added heated grips, USB-C charging ports, and optional heated seats. The fuel tank holds 22 liters, and with the hybrid assist improving efficiency, you're looking at around 20 km/L on average cruising. That's impressive for something with this kind of performance. So yeah, you can absolutely take this thing on a 600-km highway ride, and it'll still feel comfortable when you arrive. Few bikes can blend adrenaline and comfort like this. Technology in action, smart rider aids. Let's go deeper into the tech that keeps you safe while having fun. Honda's new IntelliRide system is like having a co-pilot. You get traction control, wheelie control, engine braking control, launch control, slide control, and even cornering abs, all adjustable through 5 levels. Then there's the hybrid boost control, which lets you choose between 3 modes. Boost for maximum electric assist during acceleration, balanced for everyday riding, and eco for city cruising with minimal fuel use. And yes, you can feel the difference. In boost mode, the bike literally jumps forward with every gear shift. The radar-based adaptive cruise control is another game changer. It automatically adjusts your speed to keep a safe distance from vehicles ahead, perfect for long highway stretches. Combine that with lane detection and blind spot alerts on the mirrors, and this bike practically reads the traffic around you. Ergonomics and build quality. Honda's build quality is legendary, but on the 1300XX, they've outdone themselves. Every panel gap is flawless, the paint finish has that liquid metal glow, and the cockpit feels premium. Buttons are backlit, the TFT screen has anti-glare coating, and the switchgear feels solid and responsive. The footpegs are adjustable in 3 positions, letting you tailor the ergonomics to your height or riding style. Even the clutch and brake levers are span adjustable with a satisfying click. The overall build feels like something